What is ERP? Anti-dimension. So let me understand what is ERP. Cool. Enterprise resource planning. So here the layer of object. Some people they used to call enterprise structure. Some people they used to call company structure. Some people they used to call business entity. Means enterprise structure, organization structure, business entity. All three are same. Like make a note of this. Enterprise, organization structure or unit. Enterprise means organization unit. Enterprise structure means organization unit or enterprise structure or business entity. Business entity. Next, resources. So, as company, what all the resources? Like yesterday, which I discussed, 5 men. Heading 5M. What is 5M? Material, men, machine, marketing, and one more, money. So, material, men, machine, marketing, and money. Like, let me understand why we mentioned 5M. So, company purchase raw material and sell finished goods comes under material. Like, so who assess the configuration? Employee. What is the configuration means? Assembling unit. So as employee, he take raw material, assembling the product. Finally, mobile is a finished good. So employee, nothing but men. Machine. So for assembling, some machine component is required. Machine. So fine. My company is Samsung. Every customer come to Samsung company and purchase the product? No. We need some marketing strategies like advertisement, etc. Marketing. If you want to do the previous four parameter, what are the four parameter? Material. For purchasing material, money required. So men, employee salary. So money required. Machine establishment. So money required. Marketing advertisements, money required. Money. Here money nothing but capital. Here money nothing but capital. Without capital, can we run company? No, because if you want to do anything, so capital is a primary component. We used to call money. What are the 5M? Material, men, machine, marketing, and money. 5M. Next, planning. Consolidation. Basically, the other word of consolidation is group. For what? Group reporting. Sir, will you present any example? Yes. Like, for example, Tata Group. It's a parent company. So, can Tata Group do anything? It's only for reporting. But under Tata, what all the subsidiaries we have? TCS, Tisco, Tata Motors, Tata Insurance, Air India, Bisleri, Tanishq, so Judio. These are the various subsidiary companies under Tata Group. Like TCS, they do business operations. Tisco, they do business operations. Tata Insurance, Tata Motors, in every subsidiary, they do business operations. But then what is Tata Group? Tata Group, which is only for a primary reporting. As a Tata Group, we have this much of profit derived. TCS has this much of profit, Tisco this much of profit. They used to allocate like that. So based on that, in future they used to forecast and they used to invest for future economics. For future economics. అంటే ఫ్యూచర్లో ఏం చేయాలన్నా కానీ బడ్జెట్ అనేది మ్యాండేటరీ. ఆ బడ్జెట్ గురించి డిస్కస్ చేసేది ఎవరు? పేరెంట్ కంపెనీ ఆర్ హెడర్ కంపెనీ. ఇన్ ఎస్ఏపి we used to call consolidation or group reporting. Consolidation or group reporting. So hope everyone understand what is enterprise, what is the resource, what is the planning. Sir, what are the global familiar ERPs? Not only SAP, along with SAP, because if you choose any product, definitely we have a competitor. Like Samsung competitor, Apple, right? Vivo competitor, Oppo. Like Maruti competitor, Hyundai. For every brand, they have a competitor, right? Even SAP is a competitor. We definitely have a competitor. Who are the competitor? Remember, whenever we say competitor, definitely a similar product available. What's that? A similar product available. Like I said, Samsung phone, Apple also phone, right? Maruti car, Hyundai also car. Clear? So fine. Can I say Samsung mobile or competitor is Maruti Suzuki car? No. Why? Why? Because your primary component is mobile related. Your second component is automobile related. Two are two different entities. Definitely, whenever we say competitor, the similar industry required. What's that? Similar industry required. So that now, like even SAP, we have some global ERPs are there. Let me check. Heading: Global Familiar ERPs. Like Oracle, on PeopleSoft, JD Edwards, etc. So along with SAP, these and all the competitors. But sir, yesterday you said SAP is a monopoly. What's that? SAP is a monopoly. Now let me check one by one. Oracle. In Oracle, there is no HR tool, right? In Ban is totally like your tally. Ban is totally like your tally. PeopleSoft only for HR payroll. There is no finance. Means if you choose Oracle, for example, my company, Samsung company, if they opt Oracle, definitely they go for other ERP for HR payroll. That is PeopleSoft. If they opt Bond for finance, for payroll, they maintain PeopleSoft. Two ERPs. Dependency, they used to run the organization. But in SAP, we have SAP finance module, SAP controlling module, for sales module, purchase procurement module, HR payroll module, all together a component. All together a component. In this, there is no dependency. So that SAP is a monopoly. SAP is a monopoly. So whenever we say monopoly, there is no competitor. There is no competitor. Now, sir, you said SAP. What is the full form of SAP? Let me elaborate one by one. Heading: SAP. System, applications, product in data processing. Repeat: system, applications, product in data processing. Now, let me elaborate. What nature of system? I'm using laptop. Laptop is also a system. Desktop also a system. But for every system, they maintain one operating system, either Windows 7 or Windows 8 or Windows 10 or Windows 11. That is the Windows operating system. But server, is related to server operating system. What nature of system? Server based system. What's that? Server based system. Sir, in Windows we have multiple components 7, 8, 10, 11. Right? Like in server 2 we have different components are there. What are the different components? R2 architecture, R3 architecture. I repeat, R2 architecture, R3 architecture. Make a note of this one. I will explain. Server based system. Here, the other word of system is landscape or architecture. As server point of view, the other word of system is landscape or architecture. What are the two different type of landscape? R2 architecture, R3 architecture. Sir, what is the R2? What is the R3? Here, R2, two-tier architecture. What's that? Two-tier architecture. R3, three-tier architecture. Like for example, so three-tier means three boxes. Two-tier means two boxes. So what is two boxes? What is three boxes? Development, one system. Production, one system. Development, one box. Production, one box. So what are the R2? Development, production. That is two-tier architecture. R3, development, quality, production. What's that? Development, quality, production. Sir, a big question. What is the development? What is the quality? What is production? For what purpose we choose the development? For what purpose we choose the quality server? For what purpose we choose production server? Let me understand briefly one by one. This is actual interview question, right? Even if you apply as a fresher or experience, we definitely raise this question. Now, heading development server. What's that? Development server. Where consultant do customization as per client requirements. As per client requirements. Sir, I need more presentation. My client is Samsung company. Can Samsung company provide entire data to consultant? No. Means as a consultant, what we do? We gather data from client. Our client is Samsung. What are the data? So first of all, we gather general ledger data, customer data, vendor data, bank data, asset data. So based on that, so what are we gathered? We prepare one document. We prepare one document. So under development, let me understand the step procedure of development one by one. Step procedure, step procedure as a functional consultant. As a functional consultant. Note, note. SAP end user or business user or key user. Guys, differ company to company, all three are same: end user or business user or key user. So all three are same principle. Clear? Provide the business requirements to the consultant. So before we choose example, what's our example? Samsung company. So as Samsung company end user, what he do? So what all his regular activities? He prepare a drafter and forward to consultant, right? So can consultant know? Like the basic example, I know the name DMart. So can I know the DMart turnover? Can I know the DMart stock value? Can I know the DMart life cycle? Nothing, but I know the name DMart. Even as a consultant, we know the name Samsung. We does not know what all the life cycle activities of Samsung company. Who provide the data? Client end user. So how he know? He is the one to post day-to-day transactions, either GL invoices or customer invoices or vendor invoices or asset invoices, etc. So as end user, he provide data to whom? To consultant. We are consultants, right? Second step, step two. Step two. Understand the business requirement provided by client user. Client user. Example. Example. A list of general ledgers, customer transactions, vendor transactions, etc. etc. So step three. Prepare business requirement document provided by business user. Example. Example. General ledger life cycle. In market, they used to call R2R. What is R2R? Record to report. Record to report. Record to report is nothing but GL life cycle. General ledger life cycle. Next one. Order to cash. O2C life cycle. Next step. Order to cash. In bracket O2C. O2C. Third one. Procure to pay. Procure to pay. P2P. Purchase to pay. P2P. Right? So observe. Initially, client end user, he provided some data. Based on that, I prepare one document. The document name is BRD, Business Requirement Document. Right? So whatever they provide, what our consultant understand. So they is to cross check if they're capable or not. So how they confirm? I guess step 1, step 2, step 3. Now step 4. Step 4. Verify whether all the business requirements are documented properly. What's the meaning for documented properly? What are client requirement, what are consultant understanding. If both are same, then we go ahead for configuration. Clear? I repeat, step 4, verify whether all the business requirement and document properly. Step 5, map the document business requirement with the SAP process. With the SAP process. Like, sir, will you present any one example? Fine. For example, client uses Tally. Client uses Tally. In Tally, do you have any controlling? No controlling. Fine. Client uses Oracle ERP. Do we have any controlling in Oracle? No. But in SAP, we have finance module is different, controlling module is different. How to map existing system to your new system? Existing system either Tally or Oracle. Your new system is SAP. You have to map, right? How to map? For this, we prepare two different type of documents. As is document, ASIS heading. As is document, ASIS as is document, and to be document, TO2 BEB, to be document. Sir, will you present any one example? Yes. Everyone see on the board. Login my client data. Just a moment. I guess one. Hmm. Right. So this is my client existing architecture. What is that? As is document. As is means previously what are here in the architecture. Like what are the components they maintain? General ledger. Under general ledger, they maintain receivable, payable, bank. So based on this, they used to generate financial reporting. What are the financial reports? Balance sheet, profit and loss account. In balance sheet, they maintain assets, liabilities. In P&L account, they maintain revenues, expenses. So this is the existing data. Under as is, make a note of this diagram. Mention as is, right? Under as is, make a note of this diagram. Like first, accounts payable. Guys, accounts payable means vendor. Accounts receivable, customer. Either bank or cash. Remember, guys, for customer vendor point of view, we maintain bank master data. For petty cash, cash master data. So based on that, they maintain general ledgers. Under general ledger for reporting, financial reporting. Like balance sheet, profit or loss. So under balance sheet, we maintain assets, liabilities, here revenues, expenses. Right. So this is existing architecture. Now we convert this data into our SAP data. We convert this data into SAP data. Our SAP document is to be document. Our SAP document is to be document. Hope your own completed. Right? Cool. So heading TO2 BEB to be document. Remember, to be is always SAP related data, right? SAP related data or related configurations. So in to be, first I prepare one chart of account. Under chart of account, I maintain account groups. Under account groups, I create GL accounts. I split off the GL accounts. Split off means category of GL accounts. What are the categories? I have controlling related GL accounts, purchase related GL accounts, SD sales related GL accounts, PP production planning related GL accounts, and HR payroll related GL accounts. All together GL accounts. All together GL accounts. Based on the GL account, what we do? We used to generate reporting. What are the reporting? Financial reporting. So trial balance, balance sheet, profit or loss account. So in balance sheet, we have assets, liabilities. So in P&L account, revenues, expenses. Revenues and expenses. Sir, before they have receivable, payable, bank. Very good. Receivable, customer. Customer means sales, SD. Payable, vendor. Vendor means purchases, So for every expenditure, we maintain controlling line item. So controlling. And PP, plant related expenses. HR, employee payroll related expenses. Clear? So all categories together GL. Together GL. So client said, please generate procurement related report. Yes, I directly log in and generate the report. Please generate sales reports. Yes, SD related reports. Please generate plant reports, PP related reports. Please generate payroll report, HR related. I want to know every expenditure, direct and indirect, controlling. But in the old system, we export data to Excel, do filter and generate the report. But here, system clearly describe the data. Clearly describe the data. So means for every configuration, we used to check either that is compatible to SAP or not. Clear? So if it is compatible, well and good. If not, we just deploy technical program and run the application. Clear? So this is the example of to be document. Now make a note of this diagram. To be document. So what's the first one? Chart of accounts. In that, maintain account groups. Under account group, we maintain GL master. If you observe, for GL master to line item, I maintain a two-side arrow marks. This is not nothing but to and fro. This is nothing but to and fro. The remaining lines are only importing the data. Importing the data. So this is a basic example of as is document and to be document. For every life cycle, if you go for purchase or sell, every life cycle, first of all, we used to understand what is the existing requirement, how we used to convert data as of our new requirements. So in the bottom side, like balance sheet, P&L account, in accounting, we used to call audited financial statements. What's that? Audited financial statements. Right. Now, clear? Observe. Don't write C on the board. The left side, procurement related as is document. The right side, procurement related to be document. Procurement related to be document. Who will take care of? Will take care of. Like even for SD2. So this is sales as is document and this is sales to be document. Sales life cycle to be document. For every module, there is to understand what is the existing system, what's the new deployment. So hope everyone understand what's the importance of as is and to be document. So where we identify BBP, business blueprint. What's that? Business blueprint. Next, I guess step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Step 6. Step 6. Verify whether mapped SAP process suits the business requirement. Example, finance, comma, procurement and sales as is and ASIS as is and to be document. To be document. In bracket legal document. In bracket legal document. Here the step 6 is a legal document. Once client approve, if he is okay, then the junior and senior consultant configure the data. Configure the data. I guess step 7. Step 7. Configure futures in the SAP system as per business blueprint. Business blueprint. Remember, step 1 to step 6, that is only the paperwork. So based on business blueprint legal document, the junior and senior consultant, they configure the system. In step 7, where we configure the system? Where we configure the system? Development server. Now understand what is development? Where the consultant do customization as per client requirement. As per client requirement. So how to identify the client requirements? So first, end user provide data, consultant understand the data, prepare business requirement document, prepare blueprint document. Once blueprint confirm, then the consultant configure or deploy the data. Where you configure? Development server. What's that? Development server. Now everyone understand what's the importance of development server. Sir, development, who all the people under development? Heading, consultant mean both functional and technical. The consultant mean both functional and technical. Sir, what is the functional? What is the technical? Next line, functional modules like finance, controlling, material management, production planning, sales and distribution, logistic management, payroll, treasury management, etc. Treasury management, etc. These are all functional modules. So we used to call BAP. What's the meaning of BAP? Business Application Program. In bracket mention BAP. Business Application Program. Sir, I understood what are the functional modules. Sir, what is technical? Next line. Technical modules. Technical modules. Hyphen ABAP. ABAP. Guys, that is not ABVP. That is ABAP. In bracket. Advanced Business Application Program. Advanced Business Application Program. Clear? So now we understood what all the functional team and what all the technical. Both functional and technical deploy the data in development server. Development server. Only for configuration, data configuration purpose, we choose development server. Sir, I configure GL, I configure receivable, payable, asset accounting. Right? Fine. Samsung company manufacturing A55 mobile. Without testing, can they sell to customer? No. For every product, they used to do testing. Even as a consultant, I used to configure the data, means deploy the data. The testing team tests the configuration. Where they test the scenario? In quality server. Heading, quality server. Where the core team members, underline the word core team members. Sir, what's the meaning of core team members? Company testing team. Every company they hire a separate department. So testing purpose. Company testing team. And other key role members. Client team. Underline the word other key role members. What's the meaning of other key role members? Client team. Test the configuration. What are the two different departments required? Core team member or company testing team. Other key role members, client team. Both the teams together, they test the configuration. So what are the test cases? Example. Example. Next line. Example. Functional testing. Comma. Technical testing. Life cycle testing. Database testing, etc. Database testing, etc. Clear? The testing team, they test the scenario in which server? Quality server. Third one, production server. Production server. Where the live data of company recorded. Which means day-to-day transactions or invoice postings. Which means day-to-day transactions or invoice posting. As end user, what he do? Whenever he get invoice, he is to update in the book of account. Nothing but day-to-day transaction or invoice posting. Now, let me conclude. As a consultant, like we configure data in which server? Development server. For testing, where they do? Quality server. As end user, he is to post day-to-day transactions in production system. Now, we compatible to the client system. My client is a DMart. As a DMart billing counter people, they are end users. Where they post day-to-day transactions? Production system. So where they configure the development? Consultant development server. After development, what they do? They used to do testing. If testing quality is good, then the data move to production. As end user, he is to post day-to-day transaction. Clear? Sir, we learn course. Here we are consultant or we are tester or we are user. We are consultant. So we are consultant, but we have entire system access. As a consultant, we have entire system access. So why? Because as initial phase, we used to configure and test the scenario. So once the data move to production, if they have any issues, the support team they used to resolve the issues. So as a consultant, we have a full access like all three servers. What are the three different servers? Development, quality, production. Hope you everyone understand what is R3, R2. Clear? In R2, development, production. Sir, in that case, there is no testing. Here, development acts as a consultant as well as testing in R2. In R3, three are three different layers. What are the three different layers? development for consultant work configuration, quality only for testing, production day-to-day transaction or invoice posting. Transaction or invoice posting. Clear? Now, today we discuss the system. What are the two different type of systems? R2 and R3. Next, heading applications. Next main heading applications. Explains pre-define application package. What's that? Pre-define application package. Underline the word package. See, Tally package, MS Office package, even SAP also a package. Heading package. Combination of functional and technical modules. Package is combination of functional and technical modules. Right? What is functional? Non-programming. Technical programming. So tomorrow class we will discuss what all the line item under functional, what all the line item under technical. Each and every module wise presentation. And tomorrow we'll start off how to log in education system, how to log in client system. Right? Lot of difference between education system and client system. So tomorrow class we will discuss that scenario. Clear? Hope everyone understand. Anyone have any questions as of today's session or yesterday's demo recording?
Sir, I have not received that demo recording.
Fine. I just informed the management today. They will update you.
Okay.
Right. Yes, Basha.
And sir, please add me in that group also, sir.
Uh, so better please contact management because they are admins.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yes, Basha. Yes, classroom people. From tomorrow onwards, study notes is mandatory. Clear? So almost I used to provide entire live scenarios in running notes too. So any questions as of today's session? No questions. Everything clear. Right. The
Uh,
next item. Yes,
Excuse me,
question.
sir.
Yes, Ashish.
Sir, that 2B is for SAP module
Yes,
and
to be
for SAP data. Okay.
exactly. As is
And
means previous,
another one for,
as is the existing
yes, sir.
system. As is the existing system. To be is a present system.
Okay.
Like for example, your client get from Tally to SAP. Tally is as is, SAP is to be. Right.
Okay, sir.
All right, guys. The next 30 minutes which you receive today's recording to. Clear? Right. Thank you all. So, guys, please contact management. They will add your number in the group and they will provide server access. For tomorrow, we'll start off the practical sessions too. Right. Thank you all. Good day.